Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, in our spiritual council. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to all of the new subscribers that we got yesterday. Jesus, my lovies, I'm so thankful to have y'all here. Welcome to all of the day ones. Welcome to everyone. Welcome. We are so thankful, honored, and grateful that this work is resonating. For some of you, you're all dating. We're also thankful that you're dating, my lovies. Whatever you want. For some of you, you're mating. But oh my gosh, so much energy, so much beautiful energy, highs, lows, all of them. The friends and the foes. We love them too. But what's up, my lovies? Welcome. You're making me smile really hard. Welcome, everybody, to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We are reading collective energies. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We are going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, abuelita. Something about Lourdes. This is the second day in a row. Rocky Road ice cream for somebody. This is the second day of the long road ahead for some. Oh my gosh. And I was getting some head for others, Jesus, and for your brothers too. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito, so many downloads, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, the name Anthony, those that protect and love, the name Grecia, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever. I'm getting a Tia Grecia for some. Somebody left you an inheritance for some. A Tia Grecia could have left somebody an inheritance. Whatever spiritual force, whatever religious force, Puerto Rico could be significant for some, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. I'm so excited, my lovies, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Technically, my lovies, to be a good channeler, you have to be able to rank something about a skating rink. You have to be able to relinquish a little bit of control. We are all channelers on some level, but you relinquish a little bit of control so that the spirits can come in and give you the downloads necessary. It's like, you know, when they say Freudian slips. A Freudian slip is you're just channeling something and the energy needs to express itself. And sometimes it breaks through the resistance to be able to say something. For some of you, you could be able to break through a resistance to express something. Everything is coming in for a reason, or you're going to be asked to take a leap of faith and break through a resistance to express a truth or your truth in a situation. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, there is a resignation. So somebody could be putting in their 2-week notice or a notice of resignation for some. For some of you, there's a celebration. For some of you, I am getting celebrity. I am seeing Carnival cruise ships. Somebody can be going on a cruise. For some of you, Tom Cruise is in your field. Sarah or Sarai or Sarai. Sayani. So here we go with the Sarani energy. For some, somebody has really shallow breaths and they get really nervous. Someone like lives in nerves. Someone lives like an anxiety. Whew. After their sobriety, for some, being cautious. That sobriety test has been very present. Oh my gosh, thank you, my lovies. I'm seeing a 10 of swords in my mind's eye in the Hoodoo Tarot. For some, being very cautious. I am seeing a 10 of swords. I didn't think we were going to work with the Hoodoo Tarot. It wanted to, and then I said, oh, we'll see. But for some of you, I'm also getting some head. Spirit last night gave us a vision of a group of like young people, like maybe late teens, maybe early 20s, but kind of like in a vehicle. And I actually was moved to start praying for these people. My lovies, we are all one. So if spirit brings it in your heart to like send someone like peaceful thoughts, especially if you feel, even if you don't know the person, even if I've never seen any of these people in the physical, but they're connected to somebody that's connected to this. They're connected to me in some way. I mean, everybody's connected to me in some way, but I was moved to start praying for these people so that they can make this trip as safe as possible, because I just saw a bunch of like, it's like, and it's coming back in so like vividly, like they're driving in the middle of the night and there's a red light. I'm just seeing like a red light. I don't know if they're gonna run the red light. Here we go with the Russo or Russell. The name Russell could be significant for some. Like, I'm seeing like people in a vehicle, like a few teenagers, and they're a bunch of light-skinned people, like white people or maybe light skin. They could call themselves Hispanic maybe, but no, I'm seeing like they're gonna panic. Like someone's gonna panic. I'm seeing like an automatic start car. Somebody has an automatic, I am seeing a Camry or a Toyota. Somebody has like an automatic start car. And like everybody's in the car and then they're driving. And then I'm seeing the red light. Like the red light is shining into the vehicle. And then that's when like, I'm like, I don't even want to go past that. I just want to pray for them. So maybe for some, it's like, something's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm seeing a 10 of swords though in my mind's eye. So being cautious with teenagers or people in their early Ernest, people in their early 20s driving. The name Irma, I am seeing the name IRMA. Something about an MA. Somebody could be wanting to go for their masters, or they have their masters. A master in disaster. That's what's coming in. For somebody has a master in disaster. But just being cautious, my lovies. For those of you who have, you know, who would bear the brunt of a responsibility if a youth got into some type of, I mean, they're not youth, like they're not, you know, children per se, they're young adults, but still, because for some of you, it's like you would need to foot the bill, or someone around you, or like the family would have to take responsibility, because I am getting a DUI, because somebody could even be drinking and they're going to lie. Just sobriety. That sobriety thing has been very present for some, and it's like a sobriety test for some. Just being very cautious, my lovies, because we want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Pokemon could be significant for some. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta catch them all. They're all going to be caught. Because it's like, I don't know, my lovies. This cop can't be bought, because I'm feeling the officer's energy, and it's like almost like maybe somebody knows the officer. It's funny, a message from TikTok, someone you may know is on TikTok, but it's like, it's that energy. It just came up right now. Now it went away. 7:50 on the clock. It's like someone you may know, and like someone's gonna try to like either like, no, officer, like I know this or I know that. Like there could be a small town type of thing, or the families are well known in the town. It's like, can you let him off? This officer can't be bought for some. There's an officer that can't be bought, and because it's a very serious thing. It's drinking under the influence. And it's like almost like reckless driving or reckless something. I don't know. I'm just seeing the red light and shining into the vehicle. Boom. Talking to your youth for some. Something about Vermouth. Something about Bermuda. Somebody can like Bermuda, or you could have been planning on going to the Bermudas for some. Something about Bermuda's coming in. They live a life of sin. Cindy and Cynthia. There could be twins involved in a situation for some. I am seeing a Cynthia doll, the Rugrats. For some, these could be people that you know or you've seen since they were little. Because I'm getting like, for some, these are not necessarily nuts. Something about these nuts. Something about chocolates. Like, these are not necessarily like your children. These are like people that you know since they were little for some reason. Since they were Rugrats. Like, it's like you could have grown up together in the same town. But there's going to be an issue like you're going to hear, or something's going to happen. This could be a peer for some. Like, you're gonna hear that your peers like are gonna get arrested, or like they caught a DUI, and for some it's like, I don't know, take that how it resonates. I am getting something about slander. That slander energy has been very present for some. Oh yeah. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to San Miguel, to San Miguel, to San Miguel, to San Rafael, to San Rafael, to San Rafael, to San Uriel, to San Uriel, to San Uriel, to San Gabriel, to San Gabriel, to San Gabriel, to la Santa Maria, to la Santa Maria, to la Santa Maria, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to the Jesus Christ, to the Jesus Christ, to the Jesus Christ, to Buddha, to Buddha, to Buddha, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Hecate, to Hecate, to Hecate, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your knowledge, to your all-being, to your all-seeing, to your all-loving presence. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love, your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your unconditional love, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your wisdom, to your divine mercy, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? What's up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping and what's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. For some of you, you've switched up the flow. You've switched up the flow as we grow. And I like it. I like it. I like it. I embrace all of the new energies. What's up, my lovies? We are reading for Gregorian. Not December 10th, but for some of you, December 10th, December 9th, December 8th, December 31st. So a lot of Capricorn and Sagittarius energy for some of you, Temperance energy, and also the devil, healing from toxicity or obsessions or obsessive compulsive things that you do, and that you thought you didn't have no clue that you can control, but you actually can. And those are your goals, my lovies. For some of you, we are reading for January 10th, 2023, which is one energy in numerology. So going into 1 and then the 11th. So we're going into the 10th and then not going into the 10th. For some of you, you're rushing into it's like you're rushing, but you're actually slow. This is coming in. It's like rushing, but slow. Because we are reading for the 10th, but we are also reading for the 11th. So one energy in numerology, because that 10, you take away the 0, and then you get 1. So one energy is a new beginning, is a celebration. We celebrate new beginnings. We love to have new energies, fresh energies come into situations. And then 11 energy going into this Jupiter day 11 energy, which brings in a path. And this is actually a 7-day period that is wrapped in 11 energy. So a lot of portals in this energy, a lot of portals opening up. You can be getting a lot of new opportunities, new projects, new ideas are coming in, things that you can actually, actionable items for some, things that you can actually take action into that can lead you to a new thing. You never know how things can grow, my lovies. You can start with a small project. I am seeing like arts and crafts. For some of you, could be doing something very crafty. I'm seeing like when people do like snowflakes and stuff like that, or maybe you're recollecting, maybe for some of you, you're cleaning up after the holidays and there was a little bit of a delay with the cleanup of taking down the because now I am seeing like, you know, when you decorate like snowflakes, for some of you, you could have made snowflakes, or someone made a grade schooler made a snowflake for you, for some, but it's like that you want to hang on you had it on the tree, but that you want to hang somewhere and keep that, but maybe taking some decorations off, maybe cleaning for the new season that's upon you in your life, whatever that means to you, for those that are done celebrating the holidays. But moving forward into a new path, a new portal, and in success, because a lot of 111 energy over the next couple of waves that you're riding. That is awesome. You're deciding. For some of you, you're decisive, and there's that FedEx again. For some of you, you've been waiting on this package, or you're waiting on a package, or you're waiting on a shipment for some. I am seeing Amazon. For some of you, you ordered an Amazon order. I'm getting like baby food. For some of you, you ordered, or somebody around you ordered baby food on Amazon. For somebody can, like, someone's wired. They're always on the go, go, go. They're always on the go, go, go. It's like someone never slows down. There's somebody in the field, they never slow down. All right, how do we do this, my lovies? We're going to work with the Hoodoo Tarot afterwards. We wanted to work with the 32 for you today because we just like what it gives you in terms of time frames. For some of you, you can be working from home. I'm seeing the Ace of Hearts to the 9 of Clubs. So for some of you, you could be working from home over the Lexus. For some of you have a Lexus, or there is something about a Lexus. The name Alexis, Alexis. The name Alexi. I'm seeing something with a Y, like Alex, but with a Y. He never lies. There could be an Alex who's very honest, or an Alexi who's very honest in a situation. Who descends, something about Sandy, something about Sandra, who deserves a standing ovation. For some of you, there's a young child, like a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old. They're very honest. There's a very beautiful child around. I'm seeing a boy, but take it how it resonates. He doesn't really like to play with his toys. There's a very mature boy around somebody, a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old. I'm seeing a light-skinned child. But they look Hispanic. Take that how it resonates. But this person's very sweet. It's like a little man. This person can like rule an empire at some point. Somebody has a big destiny for some. We all have big destinies. We're all part of the one. But this person will be notable. There's a child in somebody's field. Jonathan, there's a child in somebody's field who's going to be very notable. Like, someone can be very tall, or they're going to be tall. I'm getting someone that's like 6'3". Take that how it resonates. And there's a hidden enemy for some, though. Being cautious with this child because they're very special. For some of you, this could represent a young child. And male or female, in a private reading, normally this brings in a young female, but I am seeing a young boy, a brunette-haired boy around a female for some. This could be your son for some. For some of you, you could be dealing, this is the Queen of Clubs is you as a female or your partner. And the 8 of Clubs is a young brunette or someone with lie. Here we go with this lie and this Lyme disease. This is the second day in a row. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, there's paperwork that needs to be filed. For some of you, there's administrative paperwork that needs to be filed when it comes to a situation. I am getting chamomile and calamine lotion. For some of you, someone could have caught poison ivy. Being cautious, especially over the next, and someone's nauseous. 18:11 on the clock. Someone's from India. Someone wears the thing in the red for the activation of the pineal gland. Turmeric. Some of you, turmeric could be significant. You could be working with turmeric over the next few days. I am getting Lizzie and Liz. I'm getting Viren or Elviren, and something about the environment. There's paperwork for some. Maybe for some of you, there's environmentalists involved in a situation. There's paperwork for some. A little bit of money for some. The 8 of Clubs is also a small amount of money. You can get yourself, you can either be paying for paperwork. For some of you, you need to get copies of something, because I'm seeing printing centers, and you may need to spend a little bit of money when it comes to certain situations. For some of you, you have a little bit of money coming in. This could be like, no more than $200. It's a small amount of money, but it's something, and that's coming into you for some of you, or for your partner. Take that how it resonates. But there's a young brunette that's also involved in a situation that lies a lot. So for some of you, being cautious. For some of you, there's a brilliant young child around you. I'm seeing a little boy. The name Victor could be significant for some. I'm getting the name Nicholas. I'm getting the name Jessica, Jennifer. I'm getting the name Patricia. Putain. Somebody can speak French. I'm getting putain. Excuse me. Someone has emotional blockages. Someone can speak I'm getting Pierre. For some, you have to pay a female a small amount of money, or you're thinking of paying a female. It looks like it's going to happen. For some of you, if you owe somebody, they're either going to pay you or you're going to pay them. Take it how it resonates. Like if somebody owes you, you're going to get paid. There's going to be debt that's settled. That energy has been, and somebody meddled. For some of you, somebody could have been trying to delay money for you. That energy has been present. A consultation, something about BevCon, something about Comic-Con. For some of you, could be looking into Comic-Con. For some of you, you could be buying tickets to go to either DeathCon. What's DeathCon? I'm getting a recon for some, reconciliation of a situation. I'm getting a DeathCon. What is DeathCon? It's like a conference, but death? I don't know. What does that mean? But I'm also getting Comic-Con. For some of you, you could be planning to go to a conference or a major event. I'm seeing the one that people dress up to, this Comic-Con. Like they dress up as superheroes. For some of you, Comic-Con's in your field for some reason. Like I'm seeing like Spider-Man and Wonder Woman and Superman and the Professor. I've always resonated with, I've always said I'm like Rogue, the Phoenix, and the Professor all in one. For some of you, maybe like you're trying to find a costume, or you're trying to find a character. I'm getting Comic-Con and an expo. For some of you, the wedding expo. For some of you, there are a lot of expos in your field and stuff like that. That's cool. I love that. In a big organization, King of Spades energy is a big organization in a big building, or in a corporate environment, or a corporate setting, or a big building, or an organization that governs something or someone, or a group of people. The legal field or the medical field for some, or a legal institution or a medical institution for some. And something about retribution. This retribution and reconciliation has been very present, and restitution as well for some. A lot of Reese. Reese Witherspoon. Reese, I'm seeing, what's his name? The dark-skinned guy that used to be on American Idol. What was his name? The one with the glasses? Jackson? What was his name? That name Jackson has been in and out as well for some. What was his name? Phil Jackson? Was that him? The name Phil, the name Jackson could be significant. Now I'm seeing Dr. Phil. I'm seeing catch me outside. For some of you, someone wants you to catch them outside. That energy's been present. Someone with red hair could be significant for some who doesn't care. Again, for some, there's a really spoiled brat in your field. It could be a young lady. 8 of Clubs can also represent, again, a young female, maybe in her early 20s, no more than that. But someone's really like, it's coming in as ratchet, but take it how it resonates. Someone's really ratchet. They don't see it, but they're almost comical, like, because I'm spiriting it like to Comic-Con. Like somebody can be going to Comic-Con with somebody who's really like ratchet. I don't know, and they play a character. It's like this person's. Everybody plays a role in this life, but it's like, this is someone's wife. Maybe someone's wife could be really ratchet. Take it how it resonates. Anyways, being cautious with ratchet wives, my lovies, and their ratchet lies. This is somebody, see, for some of you, there's an immature person. I feel an immature person in the field. In a private reading, because I'm reading collective energy, take it as it resonates, whether it's a male or a female. But the Jack of Clubs is someone that likes to look good. They like to take care of themselves. For some of you, this is somebody from the hood. They like to take care of themselves. This is someone, for some of you, because it's coming in with the King of Spades, this could be a legal representative. A mohawk could be significant for some, or a faux hawk. This could be a legal representative in a situation. This could be a lawyer. This could be a banker. This could be someone in financial planning. For some of you, again, we did say that, consolidating or debt consolidators, and someone's a hater. But for some of you, this is someone that likes to look good. They like to take care of themselves. The Jack of Clubs is someone that likes to look good and that can help you in a situation, or will present themselves in some type of superficial way to get what they desire out of a situation. However, when it's like this could be like a legal representative or somebody that represents an organization, or this could be somebody that works in some type of an admin role, or for some of you, somebody could be helping you with debt consolidation, or somebody could be a tax something. I'm getting a tax attendant. I'm also getting a flight attendant. Take what resonates. And there's paperwork here. Somebody can help you with paperwork when it comes to a legal situation, a medical situation, insurances for some I am getting. For some of you, there are people that don't necessarily have your best interest in mind in a situation. And there's a little bit of anger as well. Boom. Stranger danger I am getting. The Jack of Spades is a man or a group of men and women who don't necessarily have your best interest in mind when it comes to a situation. For some of you, this could be a bunch of young people. For some of you, this is what being cautious, because here we have someone's nauseous. We have a bunch of young people involved in a legal dilemma, and there's paperwork, and there's going to be people against you that are going to be very serious about their job. So for some, I am getting spirits bringing that back in. Like, for example, if somebody gets stopped for a DUI, they can't lie their way out of this situation, and they're not going to be too happy with the anger right behind it. So just being cautious for some, especially when it comes to young people. We have a lot of immature energy with these two energies. These are young females, young men, and a bunch of people. And I don't know, they're not going to bend. Bend, Oregon can be significant for some. Just being cautious for some, being cautious while traveling, being cautious not to get yourself in trouble with the law. Because for some, I don't think someone can be bought. I don't know whose family this is, but I think they're used to buying cops or buying officials, and there's an official that can't be bought. That's how it's coming in, and they're going to get caught. That's what's coming in, my lovies. I'm just the messenger. We have an older female here and a king of clubs. So for you, we have a queen of spades is you as an older female, but first and foremost, it's your mother. So the queen of spades is a mother in the 32. This is your mom, or this is an older female around you. Or this is, here we go with this Tom energy. Tom could be significant for some. This is your partner's mother for some. The king of clubs could represent you as a gentleman. So this could be you and your mother as a gentleman for some, or this could be your partner's mother for some, because the king of clubs could also represent your partner. But the dominant energy is some type of a procedure. For some of you, your mom may be taking your Tom. Okay, your mom may be taking your Tom. Take that how it resonates. And the Tums too, and the gun too, and something about a penthouse. Somebody's mom may be taking someone to like some type of like hospital. Somebody can be accompanying their mom to a hospital, or their mother-in-law, or their significant mother. For some of you, your mother is significant to you. For some of you, your significant other can be very close to their mother, and they're going to be spending time over the next few waves to try to get something done. You won, my lovies. You won. Somebody won. Seven of Hearts, a new beginning, a reconciliation, a pregnancy for some. For some of you, you could be reconciling with your significant other. Here we go with Lucifer energy. The show Lucifer could be significant. You could be reconciling with your significant other and their mother. You could be reconciling with an ex, and they play with hex work. This energy's been present. But for some of you, someone's a peasant. I don't know. For some of you, someone can come from a lot of money. This energy has been present the last few days, and I think it's just the energies that we are riding as a collective, dealing with people that, or energies that, it's like they don't like certain parts of their reality. So for example, if they see you don't have a certain amount of money, then they look at you funny. Like they think someone's a peasant. That's how if that word keeps coming in from time to time. So for some of you, there's a mother-in-law or an older female. This could be someone that, you know, is tied to someone you love. Baby, cause I'm a thug. Maybe this woman's kind of a thug in a way, in her own way, you know. She doesn't, something about she likes to play, or she likes to make plays. But there's a new beginning here for some. So there's a new wave that you're riding. There's a potential for reconciliation. I'm saying it for a reason. Even though maybe it was just a season, maybe someone needed, and something about Susan and Suzanne, like maybe, and something about a van, like maybe And the Vanderbilts, someone could be very connected to a lot of, people that are well known. And for some of you, you're making new connections with people that are well known. So take that into consideration. For some of you, there is a pregnancy and this energy has been very present. For some of you, there is a mother-in-law or a mother who's really worried about the baby. And this baby's a blessing. It was in yesterday's reading, and it's coming back in that same feeling, like someone's waiting on this baby, on this new beginning. Is really sweet. Someone's going to poop a lot in the sheets when she has the baby. This is going to be very successful. There's a new beginning that's very successful. For some of you, if you're dealing with two new people, with a gentleman and his mother, or a mother-son duo in a situation, or this could be you as a mother-son duo in a situation, you are going to get some type of standing ovation. Something's going to go really well. Why does that want to drop? There are changes or travels, maybe an hour or so away from where you live. This whole new vehicle energy has been very present for some. So some are getting a new vehicle, and you're going to be very happy. There were delays in a situation. For some of you, there is a delayed pregnancy. For those that does not apply, Tabitha, for those of that does not apply to, there's a little girl in the field. For some of you, there's a delay in a new beginning. For some of you, there's a delay in a new reconciliation. Okay, take that how it resonates. Certainly, Spirit is saying, this is for you. For some of you, this is for you. You have when the King of Clubs and the Queen of Clubs come out in a reading, that means this is an official couple. There's a delay in an officializing of a couple for some, or there's a delay in reconciling for some, or there's a delay in moving for some. For some of you, you can actually be moving away from your significant other for some reason. It's like, I'm getting for somebody could be getting deployed. For somebody's unemployed. It's like somebody can be getting unemployment or some type of benefit for some, but there's a little bit of a delay in that situation as well. For some of you, there's a delay when it comes to a move, but you're moving further away from your significant other. For some, take that how it resonates. And from his mother too, or your partner is doing this. Somebody needs to move. It's like going it's like I got an offer with the military and I have to stay on base for 1 year. And it's like, well, I have no fear. You can go. I still have to finish out my schooling here. I can't go. And it's kind of like that. So there's going to be a separation. But for some of you, eventually there will be a coming back together. That's how it's coming in. Take what resonates. And something about Heather. You got projects. You're working on your projects for some over the next few waves. For some of you, I do feel that new energy. You have new projects that have you very excited, very delighted. In a work situation, 9 of Clubs, Spirit did give us that. For some, work is at the forefront of your field and it's like healing. Whatever you do for work, maybe for some of you, you work in the healing arts. You could work in the hospital, or even if you work in the judicial field, or even if you work for an organization. Whatever you do, it's like your situation makes you happy. You do something about your pappy too. For some of you, you could work with your father. It makes you very happy. You're going to get really good news when it comes to a work situation. For some, if you have projects, you're going to get really good results from whatever it is you're doing. You're going to be very well recognized. You're going to get a good job or a pat on the back or whatever it is you're doing. You got some tums. Here we go. Antacids for some. You have some type of surprise. For some of you, somebody suffers from, I'm seeing someone's stomach is constantly burning. They're lining. Somebody really needs to, it's like, this is not the first time someone's heard this, but I have to say it, my lovies. Somebody in the field right now, they really should not drink caffeine. They really should not eat spicy food. Someone's stomach is really irritated, my lovies, and really bloated. I'm seeing a guy, but take it how it resonates. And this person, all they do is lie. They have a lot of acid and strength and anger build up. They think being strong is being angry and mean, and they're just being wrong because their stomach is constantly bothering them. Imagine that, my lovies. If you're going through life and your stomach is constantly irritated, that will impact you and how you behave in certain situations. No, Anyways, you got a surprise here. You have an invitation. You do have a date for some. For some of you, you could be projecting to visit your significant other. For some of you, you and your significant other and his mother could be going out on like a date, like meet the parents type thing. Meet Terrence type thing. Yeah, they and the parents. And there's a father too. For some of you, you're close to your father. If you are in a relationship, you are close to your father, or, you know, if you're in a relationship or not. Someone's on the honor roll. For some of you, you have somebody on the honor roll around you, or they're going to be. For some of you, there's a well-meaning man in a work situation. Something about mana. Karate could be significant for some. For some, somebody's going to do really well in some type of training. Maybe it could be a son. Maybe it could be something about a professor. Someone's going to, I'm feeling like a teacher that's going to like be kind of like a preacher for somebody, or there's a teacher who's really involved and really has you and your son, its best interest in mind. And something about Bethany. But for those, and something about step on me. Stefania, something like that. But for some, there's a delay meeting the parents. But for some of you, if you are in a relationship, you're close to your dad and he's close to his mom. But for some of you, if you're not in a relationship, you're still close to your dad. And for some of the men, you're closer to your mom. For some of you, you don't even talk to your mom. For some of you, you don't have a relationship with your mom. For some of you, you do have for those who are single and ready to mingle, there's a new person in a work situation that's a really strong ally. Take that how it resonates. Ally. For some of you, Ace of Hearts. I told you, work from home. For some of you, you have some type of work from home situation, but there's a delay. For some of you, you're going to get news from your family that you don't really talk to. For some of you, you're going to get news about a property. Well, if there was a betrayal when it comes to a situation involving a legal situation, because we did say that, you are going to get some news about that, but there's a delay and there was a betrayal. For some of you, your ex and his mom could have betrayed you in a situation, but they're going to surprise you with something. Or there's going to be a gentleman and a mother involved in a situation, and they're going to surprise you with some communication. For some, you're going to get really good news, but right now it's delayed. For some of you, you're just working on a project in a work situation with a well-meaning man. For some of you, there's a friend in a work situation who's a very well-meaning man. This is someone that's relatively new to you, or someone that you're just getting to know. And here we go with this song, Getting to Know You, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to know what to say. The number 29, 11 energy. By the 29th, haven't you noticed? And it's like this person, like suddenly I'm bright. Maybe for some of you, it's like this person, someone likes your presence. Like it's like, before they started working with you or collaborating with you, they were like not that happy. And now it's like you bring light and they like your light, and you bring fight too and they like that too. Anyways, you do have two kings, so you have really good news when it comes to a work situation or some type of recognition. I was feeling that for some of you, someone can say, hey, you know what, I love the way you work, let's get you some more responsibility, or let's see if we can prepare you to do X, Y, or Z. Do you want to take over this project, because I think you're really gonna like it and you are really gonna love it. You're really gonna love it. For some of you, money is looking like there's a little bit of a delay in money. But a little money coming in no matter what, with that 9 of clubs energy. You know, it's like anywhere from like 200 to maybe $1,000. Nothing too much than that. Too much than that. You're negotiating something for a truck for some. That's what's coming in. For some of you, you can be getting a customized something or other. I'm seeing like customizing some type of metal pawl. For some of you, you could be getting a new grill, or you could be customizing something on a vehicle. I'm getting like accessories on a vehicle. For some of you, it could be like vents, or it could be like putting on like, you know, when they hook on like on the Forerunners, when they hook on the little ladders or whatever the case may be. For some of you, you're climbing the ladder though. Oh, you got 2 9s. 2 9s is actually a significant amount of money. So again, anywhere like maybe at most, you know, $2,000. That's still pretty good, all things considered, right, my lovies? At most like 2,000 for some. maybe 500, anywhere, because again, it depends on what you I'm feeling like there's certain people in the field where it's like $500, that's a lot of money. For others, it's like $2,000, that's more significant. Some people in the field, each his or her own, different strokes for different folks. Certain people, $1 million is like, that's not that much. It just, they're all walks of life. That's what I love about being a channeler, is I get to see and witness all walks of life. Anyways, you do have 2-9, so again, a significant amount of money coming in, not anything too crazy, but it's like a little extra. 2 aces, some type of betrayal that happened. For some of you, if you are dating somebody, they could have gone to, if you lost contact with something, Salinas, you could have lost contact with somebody because they started dating an older female. Take that how it resonates. For somebody started daily. They were seeing someone daily. This could have been someone that they worked with. And I'm getting the daily news. This could be someone's in the news. But certainly there's going to be some type of at least communication. For some of you, if you were looking to communicate with somebody so you can at least understand what happened, they're going to communicate with you. For some of you, you have an invitation when it comes to a house situation. So again, you could be spending some time going to see the in-law or spending time at somebody else's house. You're going to get some type of an invitation to somebody's house. Something that actually was delayed because somebody was thinking about this for a while. That's it. Well, we got 2-7, so communication is definitely coming in, especially when it comes to a well-meaning man. For some of you, I am getting that someone, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Again, if you need a private reading, totally book one in the description box below. If not, you can also attend. Every month we're going to be doing lives, so stay tuned for that. We'll see how the one goes tonight, and then we'll decide how often we're going to do lives. For some, there was a wedge created because someone ghosted you for a while so that they could go and try to do something with an older female, and you didn't hear from this person for a while. They also roasted you with this person, so they would make fun of you with this person. Now this person wants to come and reconcile, but I think you're moving in another direction. This is what's coming in, because they left you directionless. They left you with kind of hanging there, and so you're like, I'm not gonna hang there. This is kind of dumb. And you have somebody else coming in that's for some of you, if you are in limbo, because it feels like someone left you in limbo, and I don't think that's fair. For me, I never recommend waiting on anybody. If they had the bravery to choose another path, you also have to move on with your life. If your paths meet again naturally, that's okay. But if your path brings you somewhere else, my lovies, you can't leave yourself on hold. Stagnation creates disease. Someone's having problems with their knees, especially the right one. So you're going to meet somebody else, my lovies. For some of you, it's like somebody created a wedge, and it's okay. And something about a sledgehammer, and something about a slide. I'm seeing sliding in the snow, dashing in the snow, in the one horse open sleigh. A sleigh could be involved in a situation. But for some of you, you're slaying after someone was betraying. So you're not necessarily too worried about this. For some, you're moving on happily to something else or someone else. Okay, what else? There's nothing to cover. Everything is okay. Someone's undercover. There's nothing to cover. Everything is good. We do have 2 queens and 2 aces. So again, betrayals and envies for some. For some, somebody could have betrayed you for an envious person. For some of you, somebody had a daughter with someone, or they're going to have a daughter with someone they left you for. It went like that. Or this person, there's a daughter or a young lady around these people who's shady. Or someone left you Susan, or someone left you Suzanne, someone left you Van, someone left you for someone who's close to, or they have a child. I don't know why I'm questioning it. There must be an issue there with a child. Not that I don't know. Spirit's giving it to us for a reason. Maybe somebody's acting oblivious to something, but they'll figure it out in their life. They'll figure it out with their wife. All right. Who they can't sleep at night next to. The Vanderbilt. Someone's really connected to, like, that Vanderbilt energy has been very present. Enemy and envy. Someone's connected to Rebecca. Someone's connected to Enrique's. Someone's connected to big families, like big names. And for some are insane. That's what's coming. Take what resonates, and all they do is win. You got joy, my lovies. No matter what, there's joy in the field. Joyful, joyful. Lord, we adore thee. We adore thee, my lovies. We adore thee. Okay, let's do the Hoodoo Tarot. The Hoodoo Tarot. We got a daughter of coins. So for somebody definitely has a daughter, a light-skinned daughter, a jelly. For some of you, there could be a young lady who's going through some type of like issue with envy and jealousy. You may have to have a talk with a daughter or a young lady around you, a light-skinned young lady. For somebody could be very possessive. It's like if you're dating somebody, I don't know, there's a weird feeling that needs inner healing. I don't know if it's like competition between the daughter and the mother. I don't know. There's like a feeling of like a daughter who's jealous. I'm getting the song Jealousy, yeah. Oh, jealousy, yeah. Ooh, jealousy. I think that's Jay-Z. It's about jealousy. And I think it's also Meadowland Carbon Farmers. Carbon fibers? Carbon fibers. Okay, carbon fibers for some. I'm seeing Teflon. Oh, I'm seeing the Motorola Razr. I'm seeing not the Razr, not the flip phone. There used to be a Motorola Razr that they created touchscreens, and they had the Teflon one. A Motorola Razr with the Teflon back could be significant for some. And then they came up with the supercharged ones that had to have a bigger battery because the first ones, the batteries weren't that great. Someone wants to take somebody on a date. There's a daughter that maybe also wants to date. And something about a date rape drug is coming in for some, being cautious. Because this is also putting something... Oh, that was in the preliminary. It was in one of my readings. A mother putting something in a fucking drink during a wedding. Somebody's mother putting something in their drink during a wedding to affect their daughter. Ain't that some shit, my lovies? It was in the preliminary. But, someone's powers are scary. Someone's scared of somebody's power. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because it's going to cause a tower. These want to speak. Because they're going to cause a tower. Yep. Someone's Patty. Someone's pissed. 5 of Wands energy. Competition. Fighting. Inbreeding for some. For some, I'm getting a few different energies. So again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for some, Veronica. For some, there's a daughter who's like almost... There's a daughter who has a father-in-law. And she's almost envious of the relationship that the father-in-law and the mother have. And if it's not a daughter, it's a young lady who's supposedly being taken under the wing of this couple. But it feels not okay. It feels like a throuple. It feels not okay. It really doesn't. And this energy of like, I don't know, it's like almost like it's not in service. There's a bus going by and it's not in service. Like, it's empty. Empty promises I am getting. Like, someone can make a lot of promises, but I don't know. That's what's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We got the Daughter of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something wrong with this young lady for some who's shady. I would not trust this person around my man. And I wouldn't trust my man around her. So that tells you a lot about this whole shit. I would throw the whole thing away. All they do is play. What did we say? This is why we wanted to work with this tarot. Because what did Spirit give us? The 10 of Swords. What did Spirit give us? The 10 of Swords. There's a huge betrayal here, my lovies. I'm saying it for a reason. Someone lies a lot. Someone could have messed around with someone's niece or a young lady around a couple. This is what's coming in. And it weighs 10 of wands, 10 of swords. It weighs a lot on somebody. This energy has been present the last couple of days. It's like finding out that your spouse was sleeping with your little niece or your little cousin or some shit. For a long time, they were investing in something. This was a very poor investment. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It was a failure. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Someone's not confused about this anymore. They're seeing something. For some, you could have found out, or you're going to be finding out something. But it looks like you have the strength to move forward from this. Because for some of you, you could have suspected something, but you could have been turning a blind eye to a situation. I am getting this. There was this this gentleman that I worked with, and I picked up on the energy that he was lusting over not just one family member, a few family members. And there was a long history of incest in their family. And I picked up on it as a reader that I am. And when I introduced it, you know, it took a little bit of time for me to introduce it into our conversations, because this is not necessarily something that some people love to talk about. In fact, they like to hide this quite a bit. The studies are fascinating to me, how many people actually hide that they've either been sexually molested by a family member, or that there's incest in the family. And they just go about like life like nothing's happening. And it's an amazing and astounding number of people that have actually had these types of experiences. So this gentleman that I was working with, he told me that one day during the holidays, for some of you, something could have happened that really exposed something during the holidays. During the holidays, and actually this came up in the readings, and I had warned someone to be cautious during the holiday because somebody was going to do something perverted to a young lady who's also shady. This woman has some type of like sexual lust in her because it's a competition for her with this older female. It's almost like her admiration for an older female confused her, and she wants to like take her spot. She also likes to use this older female. So there's a young lady who likes to use an older female and take advantage of her, and maybe even ask her for a lot of money or resources. And because this older female looks at her like as some type of daughter or niece or someone that she feels as close to, she doesn't really think of it that way. Like someone wasn't looking at it too much from a perverted standpoint. So this gentleman, for example, he spent Thanksgiving with his family, and I said, I don't know if that's a good idea. I think you need to give it time, because you're hiding the fact that you're lusting over your niece that's going to be there. And you try to like kind of cross the line with her. Like sometimes they lay up in bed together, and like he gets like a hard on, and like, so I'm like, you're already kind of like, and you've done this before. He actually had a cousin who he got a blowjob from, or he would get blowjobs from. They would go to the house and he would get blowjobs from her. So this young lady, she's 12 years old. And this man, he's 26 at the time. And there could be a 12-year-old and a 26-year-old involved in a situation. And he's like, I'm like, I could feel his discomfort while he was at this event. I wasn't there with him. But he called me and he says, yeah, you know, I'm like, how are you feeling? He's like, I'm a little uncomfortable for sure. She sat on my lap and I got kind of excited. And I'm like, why would you let her sit on your lap? And did anybody else notice? He's like, I think they see, again, it's like kind of like normal in their family. It's like an unspoken thing because the uncles have slept with the nieces. There's a mess in the field. I have to tell you. And here we have a young man too involved in a situation. And a Four of Swords in the reverse. A bunch of reversals. And something about a rehearsal. For some, there's a rehearsal. For some, there's a rehearsal that happened or that is going to happen for some. But for some, somebody's going to want to walk away from. For some, there are a couple of children or young people that are going to want to walk away from a situation. For some of you, someone can end up in the hospital. For some, this is like a Four of Swords is like someone that's sick or got injured in a situation and they need recovery time as well. And I told you, for some of you, someone's going to be fighting about a situation. But there's a lot of gossip too here, and a lot of masks, and a lot of people pretending, and a lot of people whispering about something or somebody. Again, it's like the unspoken, something that's taboo in a situation. There's a lot of manipulation with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Insincere apologies as well. For some, you're going to hear from somebody that's very greedy. And they've been either stealing energy, time, or money from you. For some of you, there's an issue with a work situation here, or what somebody was putting work into to try to like weigh you or betray you. And they want to try to like come in and have some type of like talk or have some type of an emotional game happening. But Spirit's saying they're insane. Like, I don't think for some of you, you're not to blame in a situation. Take that also. Take something with a grain of salt. That's what Spirit's saying. Take something with a grain of salt. And what did we say? 8 of Cups. Walk away from the shit. For some of you, you went from 4 of Swords, because 4 of Swords is also a rest period. You were resting, you were thinking. A 4-year period could be significant for some. A 4-month period, a 4-day period. But if you divide 4 by, if you multiply 4 by 2, you get the 8. So 88 could be significant for some, but you're walking away from a situation for some. For some of you, you're walking away from a shit show. It looks like. Because here we have somebody, for some of you, I'm feeling a lot of young people or immature energies. And they're going to try to manipulate their way out of a situation, and it's not going to work. For some of you, you have a lot of people that are going to try to like present you with insincere apologies. Like, you're going to find something out that you already knew. That's what's coming in. It's like you had an inclination. I'm getting High Priestess or High Priest energy. You already had an inclination about something. It's been weighing quite a bit on you, but you've let this go. Again, 8 of Cups. It's like you've let this go and it shows. You don't want this anymore. These people are embarrassed. 9 of Swords energy. Especially this female. And now we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Because she wants to try to, for some of you, someone's going to try to. You see, 6 of Swords. You're moving away from storms. If you were upset, especially when it comes to something that involves, or if you, 8 of Swords. For some, don't land yourself in prison, or I hope somebody doesn't land themselves in prison. Confusion about, you're not confused about family or about love anymore. For some of you, somebody wants to try to rush in and give you some type of like message, but it's insincere. They're trying to pull on your emotions because they see you independent and shining. For some of you, you're minding your business. You walked away to mind your business. That's what's coming in. For some of you, there's going to be like a situation and you're like, I'm walking away. Even if I don't even think it, the way it's feeling, for some of you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You did inner healing. You realize that you were caught up in some drama with some people and the drama had nothing to do with you. So you left the drama to the rightful owners. And now they feel like loners. They feel something about a Patronus, something about Harry Potter. But think of the Patronus. When you use it, it's because you cast away all of the demons that don't belong to you. And in that movie, I'm getting when Harry Potter was by the water and he was waiting on a savior. He was waiting on his father. Do you remember? He was waiting on his father to save him. He was waiting on his father. They were trying to make you wait on somebody to save. They were never going to come. It was a lie. Someone has a gun. Somebody was wanting you to have like, they wanted you to be stuck waiting on something. Someone had you for a while up in your emotions for sure. Maybe it was a sister. Maybe because you're a daughter. Maybe because, again, I'm getting feminine energy, but take it how it resonates. Daughter, son. You were waiting like on an offer. Because I'm seeing like the 10 of Swords in the reverse. As in like, someone had you on a hook. And you were waiting on like, maybe one day these people will treat me right. Maybe one day these people will love me like I love them. Maybe one day we will fix this. Maybe one day, and you just kept going through fucking 10s of swords. You went through 40 swords. You kept getting stabbed in the back. This is what's coming in. You were constantly under attack. You were their punching bag. You were also their savior. This is what's coming in. You were their savior. You would do these people favors. And when it was time for you to be left out, they did that. So it weighed on you a little bit. 10 of Wands, you felt stressed. You're like, emotionally, this isn't okay because I know that I'm giving my best. So why is it that you kept trying to give your best to something that the test was for you to move away? And Spirit's like, when are you going to stop? Because they're going to fucking kill you. They're going to drain you in one way or another. This is like a lot of, it was your brother too for summer. Something involves a brother. For some of you, you're moving away from a really shitty project. I am getting that as well. For some of you, you were working on something you really didn't like and you were trying to do it with a lot of emotion, but it left you feeling very unfulfilled. And you're moving into something else. For some of you, somebody could have even, like, if a project failed, someone could have, like, manipulated you emotionally to make you think that the project failed because of you. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates. A Virgo could be significant for some. September to October. No, but September to October could be significant for some. But Virgo season is late August into early September. But for some of you, September to October. For some of you, I'm getting there's a lot of 10 of Sword energy here. Like, Spirit's asking us to add all of the swords. We have the 10 of Swords to the 9 of Swords, 1987, 1999, 1993, 1992, 1992, 1991, 1989, 1996, 2001, 2006, 2007, 2010, 2012, 2013, 2015. You had to build an A team. So here we have 27, and then with the 6 we have 33. My lovies, you went through a difficult cycle to get into a new, we counted right? Oh my God. We have 10 to the 9 is 19, 8, 27, and 6, 33. The 33 vertebrae. For some of you, you went through a difficult lesson to learn about pain. This is what it looks like. I'm just a messenger. Congratulations. Shit. And then you move into a 10 of Cups after. You leave the confusion behind and you move into your you move into your mind. You move into the 10 of Cups sitting on a, you didn't lose love. You really didn't. You didn't, my lovies. I don't want you to think that you did or that you're about to, because you did not lose love. You actually found love. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Because you found real love, my lovies. Now that we found love, what are you gonna do with it? 102.13, 102.14. Now, and you did it by yourself. You didn't need no help. Spirit, that's it. Give thanks to your ancestors. Spirit, something about Samoans. The Samoans could be significant for some. Spirit, you did it in a beautiful way. You did your duty. Now you have your title. Like, I'm getting like sheriff badge. For some of you, a sheriff could be significant. Now you have like your sheriff badge. You did it. You did it on your own. You did it. You went through a struggle. And a lot of warriors can't go through the struggles that you went through. I don't care what kind of police academy. I don't care what kind of detective work they've done. I don't care if they have a gun. If given your situation, a lot of people would have lost their mind. And that you didn't. You actually found yourself. You shed a lot of layers to found yourself. Ground yourself. People that told you ground yourself, leaving you outside to die. You're like, all right, I'm gonna ground myself. And they fucking hate it. They hate it. They wish that you would have died. They wish that you would have fried. They wish that you would have taken on some drug. Certain people, they pretend like they care about the war on drugs and the this and that. No, given the right situation, they would want to see you fall. Especially if they see you as a foe. Or they're envious of you. Or your beliefs and your strength go against their ego. Look at this person all mad. It's like, why don't you suffer? Why would I? I've been there. It was fun. It taught me a lot of lessons. And it brought a lot of blessings. That's what's coming in. And no fucking stressing. Shit, my lovies. Now you have this emotional manipulative. For some of you, there's going to be a little girl or a young lady who's shady. She keeps coming in as shady. She's going to go through some shit in her mind. This woman does not sleep at all. She does not sleep at all. There's a really envious little girl. It's like 25 could be significant. The number 25. She is so envious. She's so envious of somebody that loves her. Truly, because they have love inside themselves. Because now that we found love, if you have love inside yourself, whatever predicament may come, you won, my lovies. You won. For some, somebody's mad because they never invested in a situation and they're stuck in seeing something in a weird way. For some of you, there's a family or a group or friends, I don't know, they're stuck seeing something in a really like toxic way. They're seeing everything like reversed now. For some of you, it's like now that reversal energy has been present. It's like now karma is turning its wheel, and it's like, that's why it's very important. It's not a joke. Do unto others how you'd like done unto you. It is very serious in mind, body, and spirit. It is very serious. And spirit does not care if you try to be fake, because spirit sees your soul. Spirit reads your fucking mind. This is how I get the downloads. Spirit shares what you think, what you feel, the people around you. We are all one. We're all part of the one. This person's losing their mind. For some of you, there's somebody who's losing. Lucy, the name Lucy could be significant. Luciana. Someone is losing their mind. Gianna, Guillermo. Now that we found love, what are we gonna... I want to clear this, my lovies. We good? Spirit said we're good. No, Spirit said this. We gotta clear this young... We have to... a little bit for this young lady who's shady. Now that we found love. Spirit wants us to count them for some reason. $65, 11 energy. For some of you, there's a group of young women or young ladies. One out of this group is actually a good friend. Keep that in mind. There's a group of young ladies or a group of young people, but one out of this group is actually, it could be a Cancer or Pisces or a Scorpio, or it could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Sagittarius is coming into, or maybe it's a Sagittarius for some, an Aries wants to come into. This group has one, maybe two people that are actually worthwhile. And there's one that's very immature, still pretty young, but it's like two of these friends. For some of you, it's like a group of people that called each other friends that pretend. Two will stay friends. And one is like significantly, if they're not younger than the other, they're more immature than the other for sure. For some of you, there's 79. For some of you, there's a group of people that smoke weed all the time together, and someone's dyslexic. Someone says they have dyslexia. And here we go with this Alexis or Alexia energy. They just smoke weed all the time together. These people just get high all the time together. 1983 could be significant for some. These are the type of friends for some. I have to say what I have to say. These people are up to no good. They're really not. For some of you, there's a young lady who hangs out with a bunch of people. I would be very cautious because these people, I'm getting their thoughts. That's what this is coming in. And I'm not getting like thoughts like the Egyptian keeper of knowledge, or not Egyptian, but ancient African keeper of knowledge. I'm getting like these people act like hoes. And they get like, and they hang out with older men that take advantage of them. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. The name Benjamin, the name Veronica, the name Vanessa, Vince, the name Vincent or Vince. This could be someone's cousin for some. They're addicted to karmics. The way I'm getting is that these little girls are acting real fast. This is, or little, and they're showing out their ass. I don't know. For some of you, somebody wants to move away from being addicted to situations that can get them in trouble. Addicted to karmics. But I'm getting like little girls or young ladies who, they're really fast. Fast. And everybody knows. For some, somebody wants to move away from a situation. There was a lot of gossip too about a situation. But I was supposed to clarify this daughter of coins. So she's embarrassed. For some, or a few females are really embarrassed because they're really trashy. Something about Paris, something about Parisian. Paris could be significant. And you see how they hide their face? Like all they do, they just care about their body. They hide their faces because they're embarrassed of the things that they do. There could be trips because I keep getting Paris for some reason. I keep getting Paris. Yeah, someone stopped these late night calls. Someone stopped these late night calls to these young people that they called friends. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Or these people aren't calling somebody anymore. Someone was trying to, for some, I'm getting like somebody that's like, this person not older, but something, they had a chip on their shoulder, and something about they got bolder with age instead of like wiser, and something about a Budweiser, and something about an old miser. Someone could be really greedy, but they try to blow money on young ladies that are shady, and they used to call this person. For some of you, there's somebody in the field that's like, they're seeing now, or they're about to see that these situations were shallow. These people just wanted something from this person. This person feels used, and these people are like not calling this person as much. Like they see him as out of touch. Like someone is like an older person, like maybe in their 40s. They were denying accountability. For some of you, you're moving away from somebody or something that was denying accountability. With their interferes and their blocks. For some of you, someone thought you were cock blocking them, but in reality, you weren't cock blocking them. You were just telling them that they're reckless. They were talking a lot of shit. They were blaming you for everything, but they're kind of still, I don't know, they're teetering. They were blaming you for everything. They were blaming you for, someone was irresponsible and just ridiculous. The word cruel is coming in, but Spirit saying Nicholas and a tool. So they were blaming you for being greedy. They were blaming you for stealing from you, possibly for some. Or this could be you. This is what you did to somebody. Somebody was just very, very messy. They were blaming you too because they were fucking everybody every night. Random young little ladies that don't even call anymore. because they've moved on to the next popular thing. For somebody was living a double life. They gave you, for some of you, someone gave an insincere proposition just because they wanted to have some type of sex, but they were actually married, and they deny accountability for doing this. They never admitted that they were in some type of third party situation. They were with somebody else, also taking people out on trips. What do we say? Vacations for some. Someone has childhood wounds, and someone is spying through readings on you. Or this is what you're doing, my lovey. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Someone is screwing. They spy, they lie. They live a double life. They also make porn. For some of you, that porn energy was super present in yesterday's reading. I'm like, shit, every other fucking word is sex in this person's mind. And the addiction to sex was definitely present yesterday. Someone is addicted to sex. They also make porn, and they deny accountability for that. For some of you, I told you somebody needs drugs to function. I felt it. Someone needs weed to function. They don't function properly. They're always, it's so funny because it's over the 7 of Cups. And 7 of Cups is mind-altering substances. It brings in the energy, sometimes, of mind-altering substances. And we felt that. For some of you, there's a family of people or a group of people that are really confused about what's love. Take what resonates. This is a group of perverts. I am getting a group of perverts, but take that how it resonates. And somebody wanted to make you some type of side piece, and they feel now some type of way. They feel trapped in their head because they tried to do this. They try to make you a side piece to their exes, and they blamed you for some reason. This is what you did to somebody, my lovies. I'm just the messenger. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They were trying to be a people pleaser. They were trying to, what did we say, something about keeping somebody on hold? They were using people for money to pay their rent. For some of you, you could have lived with this person, but you're independent from this. You're not worried about this person. Or this is someone that you were worried about, my lovies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Somebody's, their chin hairs are graying. I'm seeing like little gray hairs are about to come out, or white hairs are about to come out for somebody. They have a beard. Somebody has a beard. They only have a beard. They don't like their mustache, or they don't grow a mustache. But this person's just a people pleaser. They pretend to be very independent for some, but somebody just likes to please people. They like to be seen a certain way. And they're doing spell work against you, second day in a fucking row. And he's a hoe. On top of that, he's a hoe. It keeps coming in as a man, but he wants to do spell work against you. He hates you for moving away. For some of you, somebody, or this is you in this energy, take it how it resonates. Somebody hates somebody for moving away from their shit show, because they have no self-control, no self-esteem. They are just, they like to party animal. They neglected you. They blamed you for, you did this to somebody. Somebody blamed somebody for neglecting them. Gaslighting the shit out of somebody. They wanted to make you a side piece. They blamed you because I've seen some fools in my life. And some tools in my life. There was this one man, I'm like, this man is supposedly looking, I'm not even want to say it. I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to waste time. They neglected you, and they blamed you for neglecting you. They wanted to try to keep you crab. They wanted to keep you trapped to their situation. For some of you, this is the type of person that will hold back communication, thinking that they can come back at some point and hold you up at gunpoint so that you can return to them. This person needs drugs to function. Or they're always high all the time, and they love their group sex and swingers sex. But they're moving away from that. They were doing porn. For somebody was doing porn. OnlyFans, they were living some type of double life. They were also married, and they could have involved their wife. I don't know. But they have another wife. Someone got real sick. And for some of you, you told this person so. I told you so. This is what's coming in. It's like in the energy realms, someone's trying to reach out. I don't think you want to reach out to this person. Someone's either, or this could be you, my lovies. I don't think somebody wants to hear from somebody. They fear somebody's reaction. It's like, my love, I haven't seen you in fucking X amount of years. What the fuck you fear whose reaction? There ain't nothing here. Someone's like delusional, my lovies. Again, this is why I don't like those readings that it says your person is with another person. You chose your shit show. You were in your shit show. And they were mean about it too. It looks like this is the type of person that puts some swords in your back. Someone's going to have a heart attack at some point in his life. This is how it's coming in. For their life of sin. This is what they chose. And they're hating on you and watching you. These are the type of people that make secret accounts and waste your fucking time, or try to. Because you're moving on and they see you shining and they don't like it. They were neglecting you and blaming you to a crowd. For some of you, you had a crowd of people talking shit about you that you don't even know. And they were spending and blowing money fast with these people and calling you some type of gold digger or blaming you for, and you were just being helpful. You were there. You were fair. You were just. More than just. I think you were kind of unjust for somebody. Somebody was unjust to themselves. So they pulled back. Somebody tried to make you a fucking side piece to the shit show. And now they're feeling trapped. They wanted to try to keep you trapped, but it didn't fucking work. The seven of swords in the reverse, Spirit saying you also saw through the fucking lies and the games they were playing. Acting like a fucking humanitarian. You moved past this. Somebody moved past this, my lovies. A Cancer could be significant. There was a dancer involved in a situation. The Chariot, you moved away. This one wants to keep peeking. And this Father of Knives, this King of Swords, this person was cold, detached, cruel. He was a tool. I'm getting the King of Swords in the reverse. This person has mental issues. And they have some type of issue with their wife too. Or their partner. I don't know. And somebody's going to do life. This person is weak. Leo energy, strength, crooked strength. I told you, arrogant, heavy-handed. This person they feel reprimanded. For some of you, could have told this person the truth and they felt like you reprimanded them. You're weak. Someone plays a lot of mind games. A Taurus, King of Pentacles. They wanted to keep you trapped for money. It looks like for money. And there's that Seven of Swords. This person's a fucking liar. This person pretended like they were like a good catch. Like a traditionalist, or like they were looking for something. Again, I'm getting like somebody that pretended like they were looking for something serious. They were delirious. This person could have even been in a fucking marriage. Or two, Spirit saying. This person doesn't want to try to, they don't want to give up being a harasser, a stalker, a Five of Swords, but they're going to have to admit defeat. They don't even have this energetic strength to do something. They try to put spell work on you. They don't have the energetic strength to do it. This person's fucking nuts. Now you see them, they're the devil. They're obsessed. You see them for who they are. Anything else? Or this is you, my lovies. In this energy, somebody in the field. Putting in work with the devil. They tried to curse your work. They tried to curse you. It's like, fucking leave me alone. You already made this home shit. Leave me alone. Trying to fucking curse what you're doing. Trying to like knock you. This person feels depressed in the home that they chose. You chose. And there's death. I told you. They don't want something to end, but it's over and done. They want to end things that you're doing too, because they don't want you to, I don't know. There's a weird situation here. It doesn't even matter. This is what's coming in. It's like, there's one side that's like, again, it could be a Taurus involved in a situation. We do have Capricorn, we have Scorpio, we have Leo energy, we have Virgo energy, we have a significant amount of Capricorn energy. Someone also chose to go with somebody that pretended to be stable, but they were not. They told fables. So they ended up with a liar too, because that's what makes sense. That's what's right for them. So they're feeling defeated. Mind you, they're also in this shit show that they haven't really ended, but they also want to try to pull on an energy that does not exist for them anymore. So they also don't want to give up their nasty ways. They want to pretend like they want to put in work, but they also have been playing with spell work against you with the devil. putting in bids to have endings for your life, or this is what you're doing to somebody because they want to make you their wife. This is what's coming in. Somebody wants to make somebody, or you want to make somebody your wife, my lovies. I'm just the reader. Somebody wants to pretend like they want to make somebody their wife, and it's like that ship sailed a long time ago. On the low end, it's been 3 years since you haven't seen this person who lived in their fear and chose their life. They chose their wife. And it looked like they chose a good partner that put them through hell because that's what they deserved. So they want to encroach on your space. They want to try to communicate with you after they blocked you to leave you and talk shit about you. I don't understand, my lovies. This is ridiculous. And someone's looking for a place to stay too. This person's a user and an abuser, and they have psychological issues. They really do. And so does their looks like, I don't know if it's an ex or I don't know. She plays with hexes too. She put a hex on this person too. And this person's already going through a mental shit show. This person shows up as if they're stable. This person is greedy. They're a gambler. They would do anything for money. They would sell a kidney for money. They would sell a baby for money. And someone's pregnant around this person and they don't know it yet. They want to hide. They want to stop being a people pleaser, or they want to hide that they are a people pleaser. This person is a little cuckoo, just to say the least. Again, I'm not the one to be like, your person's with another person. No, my lovey, you got a trauma bond in an illusional state. That person is with their person. I need to continue my life. If we grow back together, that's fine. But usually with time, you notice that you were in a fucking trauma bond, which a lot of people in this society are. Look how many people are willing to wear masks blindly without knowing what the fuck is actually happening. That tells you a lot about our society and how many people are willing to live lies. You're going to reject this person. They rejected you. Now it's like, no. They're waiting. They're turning their back to this person. Super prideful. They're like, well, I'm going to reject them. It's like, you never deserved them to begin with. This is an end of a chapter. This is over. Happily ever after. Everybody go their separate ways. This person is thinking they're going to show up. It's like this person stalking you through fake accounts, or you're doing this to somebody, my lovies. I'm just the reader. Something about a bird feeder. Something about Twitter. Somebody can take to Twitter and say some stuff. I don't know. This person is the type of person, they think you're stalking them too. And you could give, it's like, for me, no. There is nobody that can say, yeah, she be looking at my page. They're a liar. They are a liar. I ain't looking at nobody's page. Nope, no. If I had to ever contact you, you would know. There was a reason for me having to contact you. That's it. No more. Someone's a whore. Or they call someone a whore that's not a whore to blame somebody else for the things they do. This doesn't look like it was fun. It really doesn't. Someone's healed from this. Someone's a star. And there's a sun involved in a situation. I don't know. And here we have Temperance Angel. Somebody's like, nah, we're good. We're good. We are so good. They're going to try to reach out in Aquarius season to try to like say something or heal something. And it's like, it's not a big deal, my lovies. I ain't mad at you. Keep going. That's it. Keep growing. Please do. Please do. Because you're healing your legacy. And that's what they want. Someone's very greedy. Very lustful too. This person has a lot of work to do. They're not on your level. That's been the theme for some in the readings. They're not on your level. They just want to defeat you. Temper it, because they're going to want to try to reach out to you for some of you. Because they supposedly love you. This person, I don't know. Even if they did have a little bit of heart in a situation, they fucked it up. Walking away. You're walking away from this. Because this person, they're too sneaky. They're too much of a liar. They're too much of a coward too. This person is the type of person that will try to save their reputation. It's like after they destroyed it with lies, they want to keep their lies, their tower of lies. They wouldn't admit to all these people that they lied on you, that they treated you like shit, or this is what you did to somebody, my lovies. Somebody is a coward, and they deserve Ace of Swords. It is the truth. Everybody knows. And it's funny because they're trying to hide something that everybody knows, that they're kind of like, someone's not there. They were not fair. They're not just. They're greedy. They even stole. I'm getting somebody, for some of you, somebody stole rent. They didn't even pay you back. They never invested in you. They treated you like shit. They tried to make you a fucking side piece. Nah, I didn't forget. I'm not mad at you, but I didn't forget what happened. You could have told all the lies you told and lived in your delusional state, but guess what? Fate would have it that you have to wake up at some point. They want to try to come back and heal something. It's like, heal what? Did you lied to people and made yourself the victim? But I remember what the fuck I lived through. It's like, what the hell? With this psychotic person, even emotionally abusive, trying to play all types of mind games with you. It's like, now they live in shame because they want your money. Nah, we're good. They want your legacy and they're mad. They're mad. Let them be mad. When you were mad, you just had to like cry yourself to, you had to do your thing, or somebody had to do their thing, my lovies. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is you in this energy. Somebody in the field is this messy. I'm just a reader, my lovies. I am reading the energies. And that's not fair, my lovies. It really isn't. You chose your life. Let somebody else choose theirs. This is over, my lovies. Somebody try to offer up somebody to the fucking devil to see, or do some fucking dark magic, or do some manipulation tricks to see if somebody can come back to them. You're still not doing the work. So apparently you don't get it, and you're still not going to get it, because for you to try to manipulate somebody back into your life after you treated them like shit, slandered them, talk shit about them, try to make them a side piece to a shit show, someone that did not fucking deserve it. Come on, my lovies. Be strong, move on. That's my advice. That's the spirits. That's what they're saying. Be strong, move on. Just like this person had to be strong, move on from you and your shit show. Be strong and move on, my lovies. You don't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck. You were having a good time. You chose and you were having a good time with your shit show. You didn't care how you left somebody else. And now what, my lovies? Now you're going to just, run back? Because now this person's doing all right? Because you see a glow up? Because you stay spying on them through readings and you're seeing what's coming up in their destiny? And now you want to come and jump back in? Where the fuck have you been? Move away from the storm. You ain't going nowhere. This ain't going nowhere. If I was somebody, I would leave all of these fuck buddies behind too and find my fucking peace. Trying to heal something, but it's insincere. And this person comes in with fears too. This one wants to show. Someone gets a prize. Legend. And an influencer. Someone's a legendary influencer. I don't know. Or someone's doing really well in their life. Or someone has a lot of influence in a situation. Or they're just glowing because they're like, you know what? Spirit, I got the lesson. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on me. So somebody wants to be like a hidden enemy to that. Is like also trying to fucking comment from fucking fake accounts. Like, this is what's coming in. This is the type of energy that's in the field right now. It's like they need time to heal. They want to distract somebody from their purpose. It's like, I'm doing my work. Can you leave me alone? When you had me, you didn't know how to treat me. You treated me like a side piece. So let me be the side piece now. I want to be a side. And no, it's not a pride thing. It's a temperance thing. It's a temperance angel thing. Somebody also called somebody prideful because they didn't want to be in their shit show. Someone's nuts. What they need to do is go fucking find psychological support and do a lot of work and be alone. Just like they left somebody alone, isolated, and talk shit and then wanted that person to stay jaded. Nah, my lovey, no jade here. The name Jade could be significant. No fear. No. Move on, my lovies. Move along. For somebody needs to really move along and be strong, because this is an end of a very painful chapter and a lot of good lessons can be learned from this. They've been waiting, strategizing, and they're poor investments. They need to be more analytical. They need to think about what they're investing in. That's what they really need to do. And not focus on something that ended fucking 3, 4, 5 years ago. 6 years ago. No, my lovies. 10 years ago for some. No, don't be stuck in the past. Especially not if you are a physical being. Now, if you died and you're some type of like fucking, I don't know, even if you're going to live in a fucking, I don't know, ashram and you're going to meditate all day, and that would basically seal your fate, because there you're not going to be able to marry anybody. So unless you're going to seal your fate and kill yourself off, my lovies, nah, live in the present. Live in the present. This person chose to invest in these friendship groups. You got to think about your investments. Someone's now celebrating their investments. They invested different. You invested in what you invested in. Somebody else invested in what they invested in. It's like, what the heck? Now they can't sleep. They were warned. Even when you warn them, I'm getting like somebody that was warned. It's like, you're going to get your karma. And they thought their arrogance, their pride, I'm going to show you. There's someone so angry. They have so much anger in their heart. They were warned that they would lose this gift. You chose. You went with a bunch of jerks, superficial, that don't do the work. And clearly you don't do the work either. No offense, my lovies. And somebody has a fever. Somebody has a baby they need to worry about. That's what they really need to do. Someone needs a baby. There's a baby that they need to worry about. The Page of Cups, a child. It could be a fire sign for some. Okay, it could be a fire sign for some. Aries, Sagittarius, or I'm getting a Scorpio though. Aries, Sagittarius, a delirious for some. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But somebody has a child that's either on the way or that they need to actually concern themselves with. They want to try to apologize. But someone's in stagnation. Someone needs to really switch up their friend groups. Sherry-Ann, Charlene. Someone needs to switch up their friends group. Because these people they hang out with, it's like they still haven't really closed out a chapter there. And look for new opportunities, because new opportunities for new connections are coming in for somebody. 333, these swingers, these group sex, these people in weird communities. Somebody needs to look for new friends. Ace of Swords, it is the truth, and everybody knows. For some, somebody could even have a new contract coming in. You don't have to, something about a design, something about InDesign, a designer could be significant. You don't have to live a double life. You don't have to, make porn. And then for some, it's like somebody could work as a designer, or there could be like a double meaning to something, like I work in information technology, but really like they're a porn star. I don't know. This is what they do for work. 8 of Pentacles, what they do for work. It's like, I do this, but little do you know, they also take it in the butt. I don't know. Some weird shit's coming in. This is just coming in with this community. 3 of Pentacles, and they do this for money. And they also do it for fun. I'm getting, we do this for fun. Dun, dun, dun. We do it for fun. Dun, 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 dun. We do it for fun. Somebody wants to buy a gun. Page of Cups energy. Some type of an emotional proposition. For some of you, children are very in your field. Taking care of the children and making sure that they heal. For some of you, there is some type of success. For some of you, there's some type of success when it comes to apologizing to a Queen of Cups, to someone that's a sister, a well-meaning friend, someone that you love or that loves you. The number 39, the number 79, the number 30, the number 46, and the number 5. In some type of collaboration, someone you were working with, collaborating with in a collaborative, you could have been working, I'm getting like training with. For some of you, there's a trainer. There's cross trainers involved. For some, this could be someone that you used to work out with, or someone you had some type of collaboration with, or you were like partnering with, or there was a community involvement in a situation, new friendship, but somebody was stuck in a situation, or they're seeing something differently. A lot of Cancer energy about an offer that was made. 2 people involved in a situation. A Leo could be significant for some. For some of you, there's a new beginning for some, and an offer, and 3 children involved in a situation. For a Leo, have strength. Have strength. For some of you, there's something that was, for some of you, there's something that deviation, somebody speaks with a lisp. The standard deviation of a situation. For some of you, there are 3 children involved in a situation, or 3 energies rooting for a situation. For some of you, it is a reconciliation. For some of you, there is something that was actually pleasant, like a pleasant experience, but something happened that it's like a pleasant experience, like there was a lie, or lies, or liars, and something about flyers. Somebody made flyers. Strength, Leo, spirit insist. There's a Leo that is either going to apologize, or somebody's going to apologize to a Leo after somebody apologized. Somebody could have done like a fake apology, or something that was weak, but they have the strength to do this. We have water sign and Leo. So water sign, Pan. Here we got this Panama Canal, and the name Pan or Pamela, and here we got this Pamela Anderson Lee for some, and something about Chuck Lee. Someone has the strength to walk away to their full potential. I was gonna say their wish fulfillment because I'm getting the 8 of Cups to the Page of Cups. I'm getting 8 of Cups, not okay. 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. But someone wants to walk away from something to go for their wish fulfillment. But 8 of Cups and 9 of Cups, that's 17. So 10 and 7. Again, confusion about love, or confusion about options, or confusion about emotions. There's a lot of confused energy when it came to the emotional space. But there's that Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. Because in the past, yeah, somebody did some stupid shit in the past. With a stupid itch. Somebody doesn't like what they do. Well, they don't like what they do, and they don't like what they did. They don't like what they did. They lied, but now they have, again, so now we have something a little bit more workable. We have the 8 of Cups. No, not really, because Spirit was giving us a 5 of Cups, but I saw the 8 of Cups as a 5 of Cups in my mind's eye. So someone is guilty and remorseful for walking away in the past, and they felt like, as soon as they did it, they felt defeated, but they felt like they couldn't do anything at that time because maybe they made some other choice, or something about Joyce, something about Jalen, something like that, some name like that, but Janelin, or Danelin, and something about Dandelion, something about Dandelion, but in the past, somebody made a decision to walk away. They thought they were being strong, but again, it looks like somebody was being wrong. They were trying to also be sneaky about a situation. They didn't give two shits if somebody got hurt in a situation, even though it looks like they had a really good time. Like somebody had a really good time with somebody. Like, this is the type of person, it's like, if this was a friend, like, it's like, I enjoyed you. Why'd you switch up? It's like you were having a really good time, and then all of a sudden, something really deviated. But I am getting the 5 of Cups to the 6 of Cups is 10 of Cups with a Ace of Cups. So for some of you, yeah, someone walked away because they were dealing with another Leo. So there could have been 2 Leos involved in a situation. Or someone walked away because they went for something that they thought was more passionate. And they held back. Or someone told them to hold back. Someone told them to hold back, but they ended something. Scorpio energy. They were not investing. Now they want some type of new passionate beginning, to have some type of like home situation or stability where they find somebody as an empress in a situation. They are not doing okay. Oh my gosh, this person is trying to cure some type of toxic connection that they had. For some of you, you were dealing with a lot of players and liars that did not see your worth as an empress or an emperor. This person wants to communicate because they don't want to give up. They ended something with somebody else, the sun energy, because they clearly that they need to learn from their life lessons. And here we have an empress, Libra energy, Leo energy, Scorpio energy. They want success with somebody that they find very beautiful, very nurturing, very creative, blah, 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 blah. They were messing around with 2 people. They were back and forth between someone that they lived with and someone that they just effed. There could have been more, but the energy of like people that they found emotionally, like something or other, like friends or something about groping, and then people that they find like just sex. And they made now they feel like, I don't know, they abandoned these situations, and they try to unshackle themselves from a situation and turn their back to wait for something. I was wondering if they would come up as the Emperor, and they did. This one may be worth exploring for some, though I think someone still lives with someone that they're trying to end something, but it's like they're shackled to something that they were investing in for a long time. Again, if somebody does not take action, I do not suggest waiting for anybody or anything. I suggest you moving forward with your life. And if our paths meet again, then they shall. And if they don't, you picked your fucking hellhole. They need to walk away. Also, I told you, I feel a lot of people involved in situations. They need to walk away from a house situation. They are either in some type of commitment with somebody who they lived with or live with. They want some type of new opportunity. They're seeing the truth that this ex is wishing that they are unstable. And somebody even talks to somebody who puts poison in their mind so that they don't move forward. They try to put doubts in somebody's head about somebody, about their empress. So because they just want money, someone's really greedy. There are a bunch of this man is tied to a bunch of females, and one of them is their mother. The mother doesn't like somebody because the mother sees that she's envious of the connection energetically, because this is an emperor. This is, and they want their 9 of cups. What did we say? They want their 9 of cups. They want their wish fulfillment. They wish to come forth at some point. I don't recommend waiting for this person. At some point, they wish to come forward. They want to do this in secret, to give some type of an offer. But there's a mother involved who emotionally, or an ex who emotionally manipulates this person because they have invested in this person for a long time. And even though they're not a match, this person does not want to let go of this catch. This is how this person sees it. And so somebody is in all types of up in their head, 9 of Swords energy, but they're seeing very, very clearly that they need to put something to rest, or else it's going to put them to rest. They're seeing it very clearly. What they will do, that's up to them. I don't recommend waiting on anybody. They didn't wait for you. They didn't give 2 shits about you. They're too busy and still in a commitment, and there's a friend involved as well. I don't know who's this friend, who's telling them to move away from a storm, to find their peace. 6 of Swords energy. But this partner, there's a partner, I'm getting like an officer or something, or like someone's partner at work is telling them to find balance, but maybe also trying to tell them to stay in their commitment or some shit. I don't know, to hold back. This is what they're telling them, to wait for something else, or turn their back on a situation and not give up on a situation too. I don't know. So it's like somebody's really confused and listening to, like, it looks like they're getting bad advice. They're not listening to their heart. They're not listening to their divine guidance that's telling them. The Queen of Swords in the Pisces in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. They're letting go of some fear, and they're going to try to take some leap of faith. Maybe in late February into early March. We shall see. And something about starch. They're going to communicate. Boom. We'll see. You'll see, my lovies. You shall see. If not, this person's tired. They're also very tired. This Queen of Swords is very, like, in their face. Because I'm trying to say the Empress. So somebody's, like, trying to distract somebody from their divine counterpart. Again, the Empress to the Emperor, when they come up in a reading, is kind of like the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Clubs to the King of Clubs with the King of Hearts. And this person has somebody else that keeps trying to pull them away from their divine union. An older female involved in a situation. We did see that earlier. Who gets a standing ovation for her acting skills. And someone's really mean in her heart. So you have a Empress to the Emperor, but somebody's willing to throw that away for a karmic situation. And you got to let them go, my lovies. That's how it is. They've been taking their time, their sweet-ass time, getting bad advice from people that don't even have love in their heart. I don't know. It's like... Ay. And they feel weighed. 10 of Wands, this person is tired. Someone is really tired and depressed and sad. And in a 5 of Pentacles, they even feel left out. They feel abandoned from their divine union, because that's what they're doing to it. They don't put any time or energy, but they're putting time and energy to all of these other people while neglecting something that's actually really precious. What do? In all types of fears, listening to their crooked ass peers. It's like, my lovies, come on. I'm just the messenger. I would tell you if it's a shit show. It's not. It's the real deal. For some, there's something that's the real deal, but somebody's willing to sacrifice it for their fake ass friends that care a lot about money and titles, and a crazy ex or a crazy mother that doesn't want to let them go because they want money too. I don't know. Or they want control. It's like, oh, I don't get to see my son now if they leave with, you know, the one. It's like, you don't come across the one every day. Like, what the hell? And they're trying to keep you waiting. I told you, they're trying to keep you waiting. Because they know. Because in their hearts, somebody knows. But they're wasting fucking time. And it's like, I don't know. This is a lot of, this is crazy. They're trying to keep you waiting while they're dating. Something about a water boy. And they're just looking for places to stay, fancy places to stay with their sex addictions. I don't know, my lovies. I told you sex addictions are in the field. I don't know. I don't know, my lovies. And somebody needs drugs to function. I don't know. And for somebody's really depressed, like super depressed. This is how it's coming in. I'm just the messenger. Someone's energy is very heavy, very depressed, very sad in their life. And everyone that they're keeping around them, that's how they like them. Because they're denying their emotional truth. Ace of Cups. They are denying what they actually feel. That's a big deal. They are trying to abandon love. Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, you have a new passion, a new work opportunity. There's a Capricorn in the field, or somebody that could be very nurturing, very grounded. For some of you, you're focused on something or growing something. There's a project that you really, really love. Again, I did feel that earlier. There's something you really love. There is this Queen of Swords. There, you could be working, two females working together, or a female working very closely, or you'll be hearing from a female that wants to work with you on something. Karma is here. There's a good change for some when it comes to a situation. Someone's strange and arranged. There's a good change when it comes to a situation, but you have to choose wisely. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion still in the field. For some of you, you need to walk away. Eight of Cups energy. Technically, you have to walk away, my lovies, from a situation. There's a lot of options, a lot of confusion, but somebody is weighed. Someone's kind of like in analysis paralysis at this point. Someone who will be moving. For some of you, if you get a chance to travel, I would, my lovies. I think it will be good for you, because there's a lot of stagnated energy out of confusion. What do I pick? When do I pick it? And then they end up picking wrong anyways, and superficial. They don't trust their heart. What did I say? There's a miser involved in a situation. For some, somebody just cares about money. Hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. I told you. Midas or miser, the shadow attributes: hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Somebody's just thinking about money. They want to sacrifice love for money. They're afraid to lose their wealth, their title. They lie a lot. They lie all the time. They hate the person that they're with, and she hates them too. But they lie a lot, my lovies. They would stay in the shit show. That's what they're considering. With a hoe. With a hoe that acts like an empress, and she's not. It's like she feels put on the spot. But my lovies, or male or female, take it how it resonates. It's like, I want to be with this person. I'm their wife, or I'm their partner. No, my lovies, you give two fucks about them, you're a hoe. That's it, my lovies. Is it. That's it. Sometimes you gotta just say what it is. Pretending to be a fucking wife. You don't give two shits about their life. Type of people that will fucking set you up to have you killed for money. And this is what this person's trying to choose. I don't know, and they feel confused. So what the fuck is so they try to compete, computing and competing. Prince and companion. Ooh, they want to drop something. And we got a king. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Romantic charm and a potential for power, because love is actually power. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Boom, we got a king, a prince, and a companion. What's up, my lovey? This is another energy. This is more refreshing and lighter. This one's a fighter. Someone's a fighter. This one's more refreshing and lighter. This one too is an emperor. Okay. Oh, this one wakes you up, my lovies. This one is refreshing. They're not scared. This one would smell your hair. This one's like a Pisces could be involved in a situation. Piscean season is gonna be very. This one's hidden. This one's in your psyche. This one's going to give you really good news. For some, you're not waiting anymore. You're not waiting on somebody. I don't know. What is this, though? What the hell? Six of Swords in the crooked. It's an energy thing, my lovies. I'm feeling it in your heart. For some, it's like your heart is telling you to move forward and not waste your time anymore. But there's something that still wants to pull you. I feel like crying. You gotta let go, my lovies. I think you really have to let go. It's like you want companionship. You want someone that's actually going to show up for you. You want someone, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and however this fits in your life, if you made it this far. But it's like, but you're scarred. 154.45 was on the clock. 154.45. 99. 991. 199. But 19, which is technically 9918, 119. The sun and the moon and the sun. I am getting judgment too. You have to have a renaissance, my lovies. You have some type of rebirth here, my lovies, but you have to let go of your fears. Because for some, I am getting a Four of Wands is trying to come in. Like something, either like a new home or like you're waiting. It's like you're waiting on news, but you don't realize that the news is in you. Like it's like Spirit wants to send you the news to have you go into like a new construction, and it's in your psyche already. So it's something that's it's already in the unconscious. It's ready to manifest. Like something really great it's like, so I'm getting like you have your neurons and there are potentials, but it's like you have to build enough momentum for the potential, and then once the potential is activated, it's like then the opportunity comes, and you thought that it's like this happens all within yourself first. This is what's coming in. It's like something's very bittersweet, because it's not defeat, my lovies. Something's not defeat. You're not defeated. You're not pleaded. You're not folding. It's like someone has like a weird belief system structure about loyalty. Like you're loyal to people that ain't loyal to you, my lovies. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. But it's like you're stuck, my lovies. It's like Six of Swords. It's like Spirit wants to bring you good news. With the Page of Wands. A new passion, a new beginning. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in charge. You could be put in charge of something. Someone wants to come and offer you something. But it's like take care of this baby. This baby is yours to take care of. Are you going to abandon the baby and go back to who you used to be, wasting time on people that wasted time about you? Like, or are you going to move forward and just trust and let it go? It makes me want to cry because I feel it in the heart. It's like someone's heart is just, I'm getting someone's heart is just tired. So it's like, it's kind of scary because it's like, I want to hold on to that which never respected, loved, and honored me. Just so I can have some type of security, like something, even if it's nothing. Like, someone feels like they have nothing. But it's like, the Spirit wants to give you everything. That's the problem, my lovies. Like, it's like spirit wants to give somebody everything. Your suffering was not in vain. You were left for shame. You were left for Shane. You were left for Shayna. Or Shauna. But for some of you, you were left for Shauna or Tashana. But for some of you, you were left for shame. Like, you were left to deal with yourself, with spirit. Spirit was always there. Spirit wants you to know, your ancestors want you to know they were always there, my lovies. But you were left for shame. You felt ashamed in your life, my lovies. I'm getting somebody that felt ashamed in their life. They felt abandoned and left out. So it's like, this feels like a trauma bond, my lovies. You had to learn about trauma bonds. The way it's pulling on the heart, it really hurts. Again, it's like spirit was giving us, it's like mirroring energy. Spirit was giving us this example, and maybe this helps to clarify. People mirror back to you. There's certain people that like to play tricks, and they mirror back to you who you are. So for example, I was working out with somebody for a while, for a couple weeks, and we were working out every day. And this was actually during the time where they were trying to force people to wear masks, and I'm not a fucking I'm not out of touch with myself. So I'm like, why am I gonna wear masks? Why am I gonna just follow blindly? And it doesn't empower me or others if I just follow suit. So I started working out with this person, and they were mirroring me. I'm like, oh my gosh, even when we worked out together, like, this person was mirroring me back. Like, I loved what I saw in him because he was mirroring me. Like, he wasn't wearing masks while he was working out with me. When he went back to his routine and his little crew, he started just acting just like them. Wearing masks, being a fucking jerk, ignoring me. One day I tried to say hi, and I just did like a little foot gesture. And this person looked at me up and down and went like this. And I'm like, what did I do to him? And I even asked his friend that was standing next to us. I'm like, did I do something? Like, what did I do to him? When like almost a year and change, not talking to me, and all of a sudden messages me randomly. I've been busy. You free to work out? Like, people like that don't invest. Like, they never cared. They mirrored you. You liked what you saw because they played you. They mirrored you. Or they tried to anyway. You know, because for some of you, high priest, high priestess, you knew anyway. But it's like you're trying to hold on to like a companion that doesn't even exist. That's what's coming in. You're addicted to a feeling, and it needed healing. And it was like a deep psychological something. For some of you, you could be very independent. It's like since childhood, you've been very isolated, and you're okay with isolation. But it's like spirit doesn't need you to be isolated anymore. Envy, punishment, and changing course. People that envied you and wanted to punish you because they envied you. They played games with you because they wanted to punish you because they envied you. The number 26, which is 8 energy. It's like they could have left you alone. They could have said, nah, we're good. I'm not interested in connecting with you. They needed to play with you though. They needed to play with you like a cat. Rebellion, upstart, tumult, and revolution. The number 33. What did we say earlier? The number 33. For some of you, you have a very rebellious spirit. For the right reasons. You rebel against injustices and things that don't make sense for the spirit. Because something is primal in you. Connecting deep within, sacred dance, and instinct. The number 13, death energy, a transformation. But technically 4. I think your ancestors, you see how this person is surrounded by ancient energies. It's like, and it's like you see even this person is turning her back on the dead skulls. It's like, you got to move forward, my lovies. You got to rebel against the spirit that's trying to keep you trapped. It's an energy. If you get it, you get it. 203, 11, 203, 12, 203, 13. You could have been actually accompanied by this spirit since 2011 or 2012 or 2013. That could be significant for some. There could have been rituals in your life that took place around those times. If you think back and you're like, oh, I was participating in this or that. Like, think of the routine that was happening. For some, this is what's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And for some, there's an energy, a spirit who became possessive and envious. Take that how it resonates. The three little witches, the three little bitches. This is coming in. Take what resonates. Anyway, we're gonna, they've been going really long, my lovies, but it's because so much new energy is coming in. So I'm like, here, we'll do this. How do we do this, my lovies? Should we clear or should we do this first? Spirit said clear, and then you don't know how protected you are by the energies, my lovies. They're possessive of you. They get jealous of I'm not getting it. Like, for some, there was an energy that became, I don't know, this energy isn't shame though, because somebody did become like an energy. This is a spirit. There's a spirit that became like kind of, I don't know if I can call it envious, but it's slightly that energy. But for others, or for somebody, like, it's like there are other energies that are like very jealous. Like, it's like if somebody does you wrong, ooh, are they gonna pay? This is what's coming in. Like, and it's almost like you needed to be strengthened, because your energies, your ancestors, they don't like you just with anybody, my lovies. This is what's coming in. I have to tell you, I'm seeing like when my grandmama, I'll never forget this. Like, we were at church one day and there was this boy that liked me. There were a few young men that liked me, and my grandmama knew. And there was this gentleman, he was like looking at me from a distance, and he was trying to like make eye contact and, you know, establish that energetic connection. And my grandmama pulled me into the church. She's like, no. And she pulled me into the church. But there was another boy that she allowed me to hang out with, and she knew. We made out a few times. She knew, and we had a little like, he was my boyfriend for a little bit while I was in the Dominican. She knew, but she didn't just let me with just anybody. Like, she didn't want me to just hang out with just anybody. She wanted me to establish a connection with a certain type of energy. Like, she thought she was protecting me. And I think that's also what, for some of you, you feel like a grandmama was neglecting you. I'm getting the name Sarah, Sarai, or Saray. Here we go with this Ray energy, or Raymond, or Ray. But here we have the King. Spirit wants you to prepare for like your kingdom. Like, your kingdom in every single aspect of how a successful energetic kingdom should be ran. The Iran or Iraq. And someone's going to have a heart attack for some. And something about a hernia for others. A herniated disc. And something about a disc assessment. A personality quiz. Take that how it resonates. And you got envy, jealousy here. Envy, punishment, and changing the course. Jealousy. Envy, punishment, and changing the course. The number 26. The 26 could be significant for some. It's something about Saint Nick. Christmas came late. This is how it's coming in. And for some of you, it was your fate for Christmas to come late. Christmas is going to come late for some. You're going to get some type of gift. But it's going to be around the 26th, maybe later in January for some. You're going to get some type of gift from somebody who actually was a hater. For some of you, there's somebody who was envious and mean-spirited, and they feel ashamed, but they want to give you a gift. Because they feel ashamed and weighed by the games that they played. Bullies. Bullies, bullies, bullies. But they want to give you some type of gift, my lovies. It is up to you what you do with that energy. But if they want to give you a gift, they did some shit. They fucked up. And now spiritually, here we have a King of Wands. This could be a brother, it could be a Leo, it could be a friend, someone that wants to take some type of action though. Definitely a lot of Leo energy. Having some type of strength to do something, to take an action in a situation, to move forward in a situation. Someone has the strength, even though it's a little difficult. Someone has the strength to do this. We have a companion, an artist, and a femme fatale. Okay, when we have a companion, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. For some of you, you're not about the dependent life, and that's also important. You had to learn a lot of spiritual lessons. And for some of you, someone watches a lot of porno, my love. He's like, a lot. It's a lot. Someone's life is ran by sex. Everything is sex. This is a lot, my lovies. It's a lot. And no, it's not normal. I don't care what kind of weird scientists you listen to. Companion. Companion. You got a liberator and an artist. Liberate yourselves, my lovies, because someone has an addiction. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. For some of you, a liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. We got a fool, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. A prince who's a fool. And we got an engineer, ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. How sweet. How sweet. Sweet enough to eat, my lovies. Okay, do we do it? Yeah, we have to, because they want to keep talking to you, my lovies. We got a queen, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. We got a healer, passion to serve. Somebody's a liar though, and a hit for hire. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. There it is, my lovies, because I felt the pain. Awakens the child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. And a priest facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. How sweet. I love it. And again, liberator, a healer who's a liberator. Oh my God. And not a hater. Not a hater at all. And a fool. This person fearlessly reveals their emotions. They help people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy, because there are some hypocrites on this planet, my lovies. Someone has excellent detective skills. For some of you, you definitely have a super Saiyan gift. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth to help wounded children. A slave, surrendering your own power of choice to the divine with complete trust. I get that one all the time. It's some stuff. To truly do that, my lovies, it's like, it's intimidating. It really is, and it shouldn't be, because I'm like, it shouldn't be. You should just trust the divine. Like, just relinquish your desire to try to want to control. But it's like, to just, I leave it to you, spirit. Like, wherever you want me to move, however you want me to move, whatever you want me to do, whatever you want me to sign up for, whatever you want me to let go of, I trust. Is that crazy? Like, think about it. Think about it. A lot of people, they don't know that type of power, my lovies. It creates towers. It really does, because you're moved wherever spirit needs you to move. However, and it's an emergency for some, apparently. And the fool, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at the lap of luxury for some. Laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. But for others, spirit is saying, the second time spirit showed it, I'm like, spirit wants us to read it in the reverse, so we'll do that. For some, somebody uses humor to wound rather than to liberate, and they deny their own emotional truth. For some, somebody uses humor. This is the second day in a row. Somebody uses humor to wound rather than to liberate, and they deny their own emotional truth. They deny their emotions. And someone's a detective. There's voyeurism and falsifying information in the field for some. And God. Despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. For some of you, there's a despotist and a cruel person. What did we say about cruelty earlier? Spirit gave us cruelty for a reason. Using power to control people. Take that how it resonates. But spirit wanted us. I did feel it. I'm like, it's also in the reverse. And spirit kept showing it. And I'm like, it's in the reverse. And we got a goddess. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. But for some, exploitation of the female nature and form. Somebody wants to exploit the female nature and form. Boom. You know what Spirit's giving us? It's like people that think that they can just cut off their penis and call themselves a woman. Exploiting the female nature and form. I don't have anything against anybody. I'm just saying that's what Spirit's giving us. They thought bullying you... Oh, I got this one too. You too, my lovies. They thought bullying you would make you stop your progress. They thought bullying you would stop your progress. They thought bullying you would make you stop your progress. They thought bullying you would stop your progress. They thought bullying you would make you stop your progress. Talk to God. Bully God. Good luck. Oh, for somebody, marry me. It flew all the way over there. What the freaking freak, my lovies. For some, there's a frontline worker. There's a frontline worker who wants to marry you or marry somebody. Take it how it resonates. And something about a fuck buddy. I don't know. You could see this person as a fuck buddy. I don't know. Marry me, and it dropped all the way over freaking there. Jesus, my lovies. It's what's fair. I'm so sore, my lovies. I've been going hard at the gym. We've been going hard with no sin. Cindy, Cynthia, Samantha, Christina, Katrina. Something about Hurricane Katrina. Somebody wants to get married. I just want to get married. Girl, let's just get married. A frontline worker? Marry me. But I don't know. It flew all the way over there. I don't know if that's a good thing. They want to make you work for it. I don't know. For some of you, somebody wants to make you work for it. A frontline worker wants you to work hard before you can marry them. Marry me. But for some of you, you may throw away something. I don't know. We got swimwear. It is what's fair. Right, Liz, Elizabeth or Elisa. Fortune 500. Somebody works for a Fortune 500 company, or there's going to be a Fortune 500. And G, the name G. Something out of G, like a G. I'm getting like a G, like an OG, but I'm getting like a G, like a G. I'm also getting a Jeep. The name Gladys. It could be a Gladys that wants you to marry. Here's the house. For some of you, somebody wants to marry for, to establish some type of a higher level commitment, a house, a home. Oh, for some of you, there's child abuse in a house. There could be a Gladys who's abusing children, or there's child abuse about children. For some of you, if you have an ex, this energy came in a few months ago. It's coming back in. There's one ex for some. You have children with somebody, a son, and he's being abused by his father. And somebody fucking denies this truth, but I don't know. A strong man. I'm seeing a big man that abuses a little boy. A strong man. But he buys him toys. I would rather him not buy. And guess, he buys him toys. And guess what Spirit wants to show? It's a masquerade ball. This person, someone even gets called a good father. Just because he's there. I don't know. I would rather him not. He feels put on the spot. The name Lewis could be significant for somebody. The name Joseph could be significant, or Joey. And I'm getting St. Jude's or St. Joseph's Hospital. For some of you, there could be even an issue where a child may need to be taken to the hospital because something about brain damage. Someone hits their fucking child hard. Jesus. We got dance hall. A Jamaican could be significant for some who be faking. That's what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Shit. Like someone beats the shit out of a child. There's a lot of abuse in the field for some. They're going to double down on something. It's like the first time it came in, this energy has come in before in the readings. It's like somebody, or for some of you, like this is the energy, take it how it resonates. It's like somebody's escalated. They used to just do little things, like maybe like hurt the child, but someone's going to double down. They're going to too much. I'm seeing cops. Too much. The year of the monkey could be significant for some. For some, I gotta say, This energy came in yesterday's reading when I picked up on an energy when I'm like, you know, if you're sick, my lovies, you know, it is what it is. Because for some, this is not karma, this is black magic. For the year of the monkey, this is not karma, this is black magic. Somebody may have you thinking you're living through karma. They're manipulating you. Looking for someone to pin a baby on or to offload parental responsibilities. There's issues with the parents for some. It's been present. Torrance, Florence, Italy. Somebody is pretending like this is your karma. For some, this is not your karma. For some, this is Carmax. For some of you, there's a car tax. For some of you, this is not karma. This is black magic. Someone's trying to manipulate you with children, or there's some issue with a child for some. Everlasting bliss rules this home, but I don't know, this is a lie. Somebody's gonna try to sell you on everlasting bliss, but they're just looking for somebody to pin the babies on. Somebody with a beard. For some, I told you I saw somebody with a beard. 365, 1 year. 365, I am getting like, somebody could like Whole Foods, the brand 365 and Whole Foods. We got a house for some of you in 1 year, or 365, a house. For some of you, I am getting like a mortgage or mortgaging out something, the accrual, the interest on a house. We got a rocky start. Someone or something's going to start really rocky for some when it comes to a house. We got angel for some. We got financial windfall. For some of you, there's going to be, I don't know, the financial information. You got to provide financial information, but for some of you, there's going to be some type of resignation. For some of you, I don't see this, I don't know. For some, there's a financial windfall. For others, check with your brothers. That's what's coming in. You got to check with your brothers. Because for some of you, you're not forsaken. Your brothers have not forsaken you. For some of you, your brother protects you. For some of you, your brother protects you. For some of you, I am protecting you. For some of you, there's a dead brother. I am getting the name Oscar, but take it how it resonates. And the name Joey, and the name Joseph. For some of you, you need to get a vision exam. For some of you, you need to break up. For some of you, you need a vision exam. Someone's protecting you, and they're trying to tell you you need to break up with somebody who was just a fuck buddy. And you got too comfortable. A fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. For some of you, you need to get a vision exam and see life clearly. Because someone's at a maybe or some type of maybe. They lied and said they did not have sex with... For some, they lied and said they did not have sex with someone they had sex with. Somebody lied to you and said they did not have sex with somebody that they had sex with. For some of you, somebody lied to you and said that they did not have sex with somebody that they actually had sex with. 02/21/12. They lied and said they did not have sex with someone they had sex with. For some of you, children involved in a situation. For some of you, somebody could have said they didn't have sex with somebody that's like a child, but they did. Take that how it resonates. And they just wanted to stay for a while. And something about you are not forsaken, my lovies. Just remember that, because I did feel that energy. Some of you may be feeling a little forsaken, but you're not. And you deserve this promotion. That one came in my reading too, my lovies, for myself. I love it, my lovies. You deserve this promotion, my lovies. You deserve this ocean, my lovies. For some of you, ocean views. Ooh, united, my lovies. Chipman. You're getting spiritual upgrades, my lovies, just so you know. For some of you, it's not karma. It's black magic. You need to know the difference. Somebody that's always watching you, or someone's always watching. We did see that earlier, spell work. These are the type of lunatics that'll call you. They're trying to curse your life, and they have the nerve to say that this is your karma. It's like, no, you're just an asshole. It's like, what the hell? Like, they're trying to fucking ruin your life and call it karma. The karma they're gonna face, that's gonna be karma. It was your cousin for some. Your cousin did some shit. For some of you, you have a southern accent. I'm getting like that southern accent's been present for some. Someone's from the south. It keeps creeping out. Again, I'm a channeler. That's why when I get around people like different accents, I pick them up. Master teacher's getting an allowance. There's a master teacher who's getting an allowance. We got north and the end. There's an end of the north for some. There's an end of the north. For some of you, you could be shifting into a... Oh, okay. For some of you, you're being challenged and you may be shifting into another season, or you may be shifting and going from north to south. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, I am getting like going from your north node to your south node. If somebody thought that they were on top of a situation, they're about to go through a cycle so that they could remember. Take that how it resonates. Someone's always on the phone. For somebody is always on the phone. And there's going to be self-injury. Being cautious, my lovies. Because the blind are leading the blind and you are losing your mind. For someone that has been playing with black magic, it is backfiring. Don't lose your mind. Stop thinking suicidal thoughts. Stop thinking of harming others. Just chill, my lovies. Stop thinking of harming a brother. Just chill, my lovies. I get it. But sometimes we got to foot the bill of shit that we do. Especially if you're trying to harm others and manipulate their destiny. It's a really big responsibility. Jesus. Someone lies and says they want to cut cords. I'm getting someone that even talks about like cutting cord ceremonies. Mind you, they're trying to bind people to them that they don't even fucking... It's like, I don't even want to be your friend. This is what's coming in. They live a life of sin. Cinderella, Cynthia, Cindy. There's a lawsuit here. 90s. There's a lawsuit here for someone who lives in their fear. Supercharged second time in the last few days, and I'm not getting it. Like normally this comes in, when it comes in it's like supercharged, like a recharging of something, like reinvigorating. Supercharged, like someone's going to go and get like really sued, like they're gonna get really screwed. And it's not screwed, it's karma, because somebody was doing black magic. They were manipulating some shit, doing harm to others, and it was all a popularity contest, and now you win. You live something about Olivia deleting evidence, trying to delete evidence to plan fucking murders and shit too for some, but there were pictures involved in a situation, or they're trying to delete evidence. For some of you, there's child pornography. For some of you, I am seeing like, I don't know, I'm seeing some nasty shit. It's almost like raping somebody at a party. That's what's coming in. It's like putting some shit in people's drinks. I don't know. For somebody needs to see a shrink. The King of Swords in the reverse is somebody that's a little nutsy, my lovies. I'm not gonna lie. Not at all. Not at all. Someone's gonna reach their downfall. They were in a fog, and something about a smog check. Somebody needs a smog chest. A smog chest. Somebody has a lot of, they smoke a lot. For somebody could have a collapsed lung, or they're going to have a collapsed lung. Somebody smokes a lot. You know, a little to each his or her own, but a collapsed lung sounds like a lot. Someone's like very argumentative. It's like, I'm trying to give you, I don't know, Spirit's trying to, it's not about Truth Nunez. Spirit's trying to give somebody something that can save their life, and they don't give two shits. And save their wife too, and they don't care. They're trying to fight it. It's like, how the fuck do you know? Talk to fucking Spirit. I don't know how I know. Talk to the God. Why are you asking me? I don't know. Shit. Drones, spies, watching. A lot of spy energy. For some of you, breast pumps. Oh, for some of you, breast pump, and somebody's gonna be either living on the street, or they... I did get that for some, you know, to each his or her own. It happens, right? You wish something upon somebody, and then all of a sudden it comes back to you too. I don't know. Living on the street. For some of you, someone's breast pumping or will be breastfeeding, and they will be living on the street for a little bit. It's all right, my lovies. It's not a big deal. It happens. You're going to be sleeping on the street too. Oh my God. Shit. What you want for somebody else, it always comes back to you. And I've never, for me, it's like, oh, that's never going to happen to me. There's certain things that Spirit told me, like, that's not in your destiny. But especially if I wished it upon somebody else, if I wish harm upon somebody else, I better be prepared to, one day, this shit may happen to me. Like, somebody wished for somebody to be out on the street, to be out, somebody wished death upon somebody. And Spirit's just giving them a taste of how that would look like for them. This is what's coming in. We got teleportation energy. We got drones and teleportation energy. Oh, shit. Boom. All types of people on this planet. All types of beings. 90s. Somebody, a 90s baby who will be breastfeeding on the street. Sleeping and living on the street. Well, that's cool. Just, it's this is something not everybody would like. There's certain people that live in the jungles, for example, but this person, this is really going to hurt them how they wanted to hurt somebody. This is what's coming in. Memorial Day. By Memorial Day, my lovies, it's all right, it's okay. Look for reform now. That's what's coming. For some of you, Memorial Day, teleportation in it for love. For some of you, teleportation in it for love. For some of you, sleeping or living on the street. Someone's going to need to look for some type of money by Memorial Day. For some of you, by Memorial Day, somebody can get some type of money. For some of you, there's the blind leading the blind in a situation when it comes to money. For some of you, this is loud. The lessons have gotten louder, and somebody was trying something about chowder. The lessons have gotten louder, and someone was trying to ignore the lesson or what spirit was telling somebody to do, and it was getting louder and louder. The blind were leading the blind. A group were working together, and they didn't make the right decision, it looks like, because these people have a lot of pride. I don't think they can live on the street and be okay and feel okay. We got a Gen Zer who's in it for love. We got a Gen Zer who is in it for... Does it go there, my lovies? No, Spirit saying the blind is leading the blind, and a Gen Zer is being affected and being neglected. For some, writing bad checks. The blind leading the blind and writing bad checks. And someone plays with hexes. We got a master teacher who is in it for love. That makes more sense. And somebody wants to pay the rent. We got an allowance. Someone's going to get some type of an allowance. There could be a master teacher who's going to be able to like be a preacher of some sort, or spirit's ministry. I am getting an allowance. For some of you, writing bad checks and sex. There's a Gen Zer who was being either used for sex or using people for sex. A group of people.